Hey everyone, welcome to DevRunner. My name is Paul, and today I'm bringing you my review of Neleus Racerback Singlets, which I ordered from Amazon.com. Here they are. This should be an interesting one, so stay tuned. Here we go. All right, everybody, with the summer heat just kind of raging down here in the south, I knew I needed some new singlets to try to stay cool, something that, would be really thin material that wouldn't absorb my sweat and would, allow me to expose as much skin as I can without upsetting the neighbors. So these look like they might fit the bill after I did a whole lot of research online. I wanted something that wouldn't break the bank the way some of the name brand stuff does. I love wearing the high-end stuff when it comes to racing because I know I can count on it. But for, daily routine runs, I figured this might be a good bet. So let's see what we've got. All right, just opening the zip bag. We've got 3 different singlets in here. One yellow, one red, one blue. There are different colorways available, but this is what I thought would be kind of the most keen and neat. That's the front, and there's the back. It's got the Neleus branding down the nice thin racerback. There's the yellow. Here's the blue. A nice royal blue color. There's the back again. And then finally, we've got the red one, which for some reason is inside a second plastic bag. All right, so let's see what we've got. There's the red, nice rich color. All right, folks, I'll try one on and take it out for a run. It's about 85 degrees and 90% humidity outside right now. So this should be a pretty good test to see if they allow me to shed the sweat or if these things absorb the sweat, which of course is probably the most important thing you look for in any top when you're running in the heat. So here we go. All right, everyone, before I hit the road, I just wanted to give you an initial look at how it fits at any rate. This is a size small, and I'm a 5'7" guy. I weigh about 145 pounds, so it's a perfect fit. Off the bat, I can tell you I really appreciate the fact that the material is incredibly thin. I can see right through it. I don't know if that comes across on the camera, if you can see what I've got underneath this thing, but at any rate, it's very breathable. It's very cool. I like that. The other features that I appreciate right off the bat is that around the edges, there is a piece of material that is rounded over and then sewn in to, help cut down on the possible chafing that you might experience if it was just a rough edge exposed against your skin. And here's an opportunity to see the racerback, nice and thin. And I appreciate the fact that it's one continuous piece of material through that racerback. There are no more seams that might, irritate you as you run, especially if you run with a pack or something like that. It should be a nice, smooth piece of material against your back. Beyond that, I guess that's really all I have to say. Let's see how it does out there in the heat. All right, everybody. I literally just got back from a 5-mile run. I planned the last mile so that I would finish off right in front of the house. I just walked around the house right here to the GoPro on the tripod so that you could see me fresh and sweaty. As I hope you can see, the singlet is looking very dry with the exception of this one spot where my sweat has been dripping off my chin onto the outside of the singlet, but the rest of it looks pretty gosh darn bone dry. You're seeing before me if it's dry in the back, but the one thing I can tell you is the performance of this thing was wonderful. Again, it's 85 degrees out here, if not hotter at this point. The breeze is very little. At best, it's like 2-3 miles an hour. Sorry, I got sweat in my eyes. Burns. So it's, you know, it's hot out here. I guess what I really want to report is that this thing performed amazingly well. That little breeze, I could feel it coming through. The perforations let it right through, and that really helped a lot with not overheating. As far as the design of the shape of the singlet, it's great. The scoop neck lets air hit you directly in the chest, and it goes right underneath, cools you off. The armholes are low enough and deep enough around back to allow a lot of air circulation. Sorry about that. And I think the design of the size, this is a size small again. It hangs down plenty low enough so that even if you're wearing short shorts like I am, little 3-inch split shorts, there's plenty of room for, plenty of coverage for modesty, if that's a concern for you. And what more can I say? No chafing. You know, the rounded over seams are, you know, act exactly like they were designed to. So, you know, what more can I say? 5 miles in the heat outside, you know, perfect. And you know, once they do get a little sweaty, as you can see here, it doesn't cause the material to become translucent or transparent. So you know, nobody's staring at your body. If that's a concern for you as well, you know, if you take these things to the gym, it looks like they'll be just fine. Hey everyone, just finished 13.1 miles on the treadmill as I promised yesterday, and I'm happy to report that the Neleus Singlet, this time in red, did great. It kept me as cool as I can expect while wearing any form of clothing. I had the treadmill fan blowing on me from the front, and I've got a big one blowing on my back the whole time, and I could feel the breeze coming right through the singlet. So no complaints there. It's just as breathable as the yellow one was. So you don't have to worry about which color you order if you end up buying these for your own use. The only thing I can say is with the longer distance on this run, I did begin to notice a little bit of rubbing on the inside of my arm from the stitching and the ribbing here. But I promise you, every single singlet that I own, no matter the brand, that's true of. So I always get around that with a little bit of Glide or a little bit of Vaseline. That's just something I always do whenever I run further than 10 miles. So with that said, you know, I can't recommend these highly enough. If you're looking to stock up on summer running gear and you don't want to break the bank, these things are as good as anything else out there. I'm happy. I'm going to run them through the wash and through the dryer and see if they shrink. I'm going to see if we get any kind of fraying with the seams, you know, from an initial wash and dry anyway, just so that I can report everything that it's possible to report back to you about here in the early stages. But so far, I couldn't be happier with this purchase. Okay, folks, so the yellow singlet and the red singlet have both been through the washing machine. This one has been through the dryer, and the yellow one was hung to dry. You really can't tell the difference. I've hung them beside the blue one, which has not been washed or dried yet. They didn't draw up. There's no fraying at the seams. So at least initially, it seems like this is a quality product. No complaints. I will be wearing them out for the rest of the summer, no doubt about it. All right, so thank you for watching to the end of this review of my Neleus Racerback Singlets. I hope it helped you out, and if you're interested in making a purchase yourself, you can find a link directly to the Amazon page in the show notes below. With that, everyone, get healthy, stay strong, and keep pushing. Peace out, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Calvin, come on, I'm in the middle of doing this. Calvin, drop it. Calvin.